What is good, my dudes? How are you guys doing today? Jay Blader back here again. We're gonna play some Minecraft today. Continue where we were last time. I've played a little bit, as you're gonna see. But last time we were just prepping for the Ender Dragon. I haven't done it yet. We're gonna fight the Ender Dragon today. It is going to be a good time. And I just realized my audio is probably hot garbage. So I'm going to put on some royalty-free music. Let's get my mic in place here. I don't have a mic stand yet. Or I have a little mic stand, but it doesn't work with this mic. So we're going to get yeah, that's good enough. You guys should be able to hear me pretty well with that. Anyway, guys, hope you guys are having a really great day. I've just been super busy. I mean, my day's been fine, but like I said, I've just been staying really busy, so it's been really nice to kind of come home and relax and talk with friends and play some Minecraft, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy what I'm going to do. I know like I look really bright, and it's just because of the lighting in here. That's actually better. Okay, I'm no longer I look way whiter than I actually am. I am pretty white, but I'm not that white. Anyway, last time we were working on this house here, or, you know, it's just a building. It covers up my sugarcane farm. I think it looks really great. Not gonna lie, I think it looks really nice. If we go over this way, you'll be able to see the back of it. Just kind of mirrors around. I introduced this yellow concrete into it, which I thought was like a nice kind of pop of color that I thought worked pretty well. Then we were using, of course, quartz up at the top, wood blocks, and then I went for granite for the roof just because I had it laying around, and I said, why not? Let's do it. If we go take a look at the inside, you'll be able to see that this is the Il Mango Zero Tick sugarcane farm. It works very well. I like it a lot. The sugarcane gets spit out here, and it goes down to the Jay Blader cave, or whatever you want to call it. And then I just kind of slabbed everything in here so we don't really have to worry about lighting, and it's really kind of gross and plain in here, but whatever, it is functional and the outside looks nice, and so that's all that I really care about. So I'm going to pull up the live stream doodads so I can kind of message you guys or respond to you guys, because I really enjoy doing that. And then we're going to go from there, and my goal today is to defeat the Ender Dragon, like I said a minute ago. I think that it is possible. I got everything ready, as far as I know. Let's see. Yeah, the finding the live streaming features on here, I feel like is kind of complicated to how it used to be on YouTube. Oh, there it is. Control room. That is what I wanted. Okay. Yes, this is good. Alrighty, we got that live. Let's go down here into the man cave, and I'll show you guys what we've been doing here. Still farming up stuff here. I've been doing some getting backup gear. So like this is like basically a perfect set of backup gear. In case I die, which I really hope I don't do, but then these are going to be just stone variants, and we're going to expand all that stuff as we go. We got the slime farm up through this way. Head up here. You see an ink sac? Yep, slime farm's down here. And let's go take a look back at here. Yet again, if you guys caught the last live stream, or if you catch any of my VODs, which I saw a few of you guys were watching after, which is awesome. Thank you guys for sticking around. Then you've probably seen some of this stuff, but we got the slime farm comes up here. Then over here is the nether portal. Back here is the fish farm area that all the fish farm items kind of get auto-sorted. And we're going to do more stuff with that area soon. But we got my puppies here today, or my puppy. My other one's up there. We're going to be expanding stuff down here in the future. We're going to be continuing to work on the slime farm, hopefully, in the future. But I think we are good to go. I'm going to leave these ink sacs in here for right now. I am going to take a sip of water and make sure my mic is adjusted correctly because I don't think it's quite the way I want it to be. And then we are going to get going. I really like using this mic that I have. It's the Audio-Technica Pro 37. I use it for all my music and stuff too, and I really like it. I use it for when I do record music and stuff like that. Sorry. But when I do talking, gotta do hydrating. Okay, so the only thing I don't have that I'm kind of not happy about is potions. And last time I was like, let's go make potions. I went to go find the Nether Fortress and it just never happened. Nether Fortress was never found. So that's just not going to be a thing. And we're just going to have to do without the potions. I think we can defeat the Ender Dragon without the potions. I know I can get the Dragon's Breath at a later time. Actually, it'd be stupid for me not to go ahead and get Dragon's Breath now. Dragon's Breath is an item that you can get by right-clicking literal Dragon's Breath with a glass bottle, and it will allow me to make some different potion variations. And like, I'm not ready to make potions yet, but there would be no reason I shouldn't take those, and there's no reason. Let's see. Yeah, everything else I should be good. Bow and arrow is the biggest thing. Let me grab a jack-o'-lantern because it keeps Enderman away. Or not a jack-o'-lantern, carved pumpkin, I guess. And then I also am going to grab, let's see, yeah, carved pumpkin should be useful. So if you put it on your head like this, mobs can't see you, and I'm using a texture pack that makes that not quite as obnoxious. And I think we're good to go. With that, I think we are good to go. I could take some other stuff, but I feel like this is good. So I'm going to put on some music. I really like listening to Pokemon music, so Nintendo may claim the heck out of this. But I accept my fate. Because you guys definitely came here to listen to some Pokemon music. I know you guys were like, J-Blader streaming? Time to go listen to his Pokemon music, right? Alrighty. Let us, can I do this a little quieter? Yeah, that's... I don't know if you guys can hear that very well, but... a little bit louder. Alright, well, somebody let me know if you think that's too loud. I know my voice isn't super loud. Alright, let us go. And, we're gonna defeat the Ender Dragon, so let's do it. I made a, in the last episode I found a stronghold. I need to be labeling these episodes better, but in the last one I found a stronghold. And then we were able to, like, do everything except go in the end. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And then I really want to go ahead and get some shulkers because they just allow me to store items easier. I want elytra, stuff like that. Some of that later game stuff would be kind of nice to have already. So we're gonna try to do that. I might have passed it because I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, this is it. I put it on the floor. So we're good to go. Alrighty. So we've been playing on this world for 3 weeks. I've been playing on this world for 3 weeks. You guys may or may not have been watching for a little bit longer than that. And with that, we are good to go. I know this relaxing music may not be fitting, but I really enjoy it, so we're gonna keep going anyway. Grass blocks can get destroyed really easily, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Swap just for a minute so I can see what's happening. Here are the Ender Dragons. So, if you guys have never seen an Ender Dragon fight, I'm sure most of you have, 99.9% of you. It's really easy, I think. You just have to defeat these things on top of the towers, and then you have to kill the dragon. There are some parts that aren't that straightforward. This part is one of the more straightforward parts. So we're just collecting some dragon breath there. There aren't that many endermen here, which is kind of nice. Still just collecting dragon breath because I can. If you step in the stuff, it does damage you, but you can see I'm collecting most of it as it spawns. I think I got that one, yeah. Got that one. Got that one. Okay, got that one. Got it. So close. So close, but yet so far away. Got it. I think this tall one here is left. Wait. I think I got that one. It didn't look like it, but I'm pretty sure I did. Let's look down. I don't want to aggro an enderman. So we'll collect the rest of this while I'm here. Okay, Matt, thanks for tuning in. Dude, you're not late at all. Do not worry about it. I'm just doing some casual streaming. It's good to see you, though. I just stream at random whenever I am in the mood, so do not feel bad if you miss it. Yeah, I work a lot, so when I get home from work, sometimes I don't feel like streaming, and sometimes I do. And today was a really long day, but I was like, oh, I thought he was mad at me. I got home and I was like, I want to stream. I want to play some games and stream. So that's what we're doing today. Alright, so you can throw me up in the air. That's wonderful already. Scared he's gonna throw me up in the air. Pretty good reaction time though. Ow! Don't throw me up in the air again. Okay, that was sarcasm. Don't throw me up in the air. Come on, buddy. Ooh, doing good. Oh, game lagging. Oh man. I have one more ender pearl, so I should probably back off. Not want to get thrown up in the air anymore, really. I hit. Doing pretty good. The AI, I feel like the AI of the Ender Dragon has gotten a lot easier in the past, like, 2 or 3 versions. Ever since, when did they change the way the pillars spawn? I guess it was a while ago now, but whenever they did that, I feel like it got a lot easier. Oh, okay. Yes, I know I looked at you. I did not mean to. Come on. Okay. Come on, Ender Dragon, cooperate. It's taking forever. Hopefully, hopefully I can, like, raid some end areas after this. Would be nice. So I can get some shulker shells. I think I have the data pack where the Ender Dragon drops an elytra, because I just really enjoy that, to be honest. We did it. Looky there, guys, we did it. Yeah, it's not that hard anymore. I feel like the first few times I played Minecraft, I was like dying every time, but I feel like it's not that hard now. Maybe I'm just better at the game, but not too bad. Alright, we did it. We got our 65 levels. Don't need to enchant anything though. I saw an end gateway open up over there. Let's run back real quick just to make sure and drop off stuff. Apparently I don't have the elytra plugin. Thought I did. Thank you guys for tuning in to some random Minecraft streaming. I'm glad that you guys are taking your time out of your day to watch me for a few minutes. It's very nice of you guys. Yeah, I've been good. I haven't done Beyblade since high school, but after I graduated high school, I went to college and got a degree in graphic design, and then after I graduated in May, and I now work at a museum. I'm a graphic designer at a museum. So I work full-time there, and yeah. Yep, just been, I play a lot of League of Legends, I play a lot of Minecraft, I love Pokemon stuff, love a lot of indie games, don't play a lot of them, I watch people play them. I got other hobbies outside of video game and content creating, but I'm still feel like I'm a content creator at heart. Honestly, Beyblade was getting to be such an expensive hobby for me to make videos. I think if I would have kept making Beyblade videos for, let's say, another 2 years, I would be to the point where they would pay for themselves. But I was so burned out of making Pokemon and basically toy review videos. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I still love the Beyblade franchise, the way they marketed it, the toy itself, really cool. But it was getting to a point where it was so expensive for me, I just couldn't do it anymore. So between that and going to college and not being able to take stuff with me to college, I just had to quit doing that. But kudos to the guys that are still doing it and having a good time doing it. Kimbo and those guys, good for them, Just was not a good fit for me, or not good timing, I guess, for me. But I enjoyed doing it while I did. I wish I would have left some of my videos up just so I could look back and cringe. But a lot of those videos just don't exist anymore. I still have a few of them around, but that's okay. Yeah, it is super nostalgic. I find it to be super nostalgic. But it's like anything else. It's a toy, it's a brand, you know, enjoy it, make some videos about it, meet some friends with it, and then, you know, keep doing your thing. So it's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna head to the end. Actually, I'm gonna take this with me. I want to take a mending book, and I'm gonna take an unbreaking book. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna want to put these on elytra right away. I mean, talk about burnout. Like, yeah, I feel like that's what happens when I do Minecraft series. Most of my Minecraft series are like 12, 13 episodes long, because the first 10 I'm super motivated, and then by the time I get to 11, I look at my view count and it isn't growing, it's shrinking. Just because there's so many people doing it, market saturated, I get that. I have fun doing it, but then I say, well, I spend 8 hours on each episode. That's 8 hours I could be doing like almost anything else. I could be working on freelance jobs. I could be literally doing overtime at work. I could be writing music, producing. I could be doing a lot of other stuff. So I go in little bursts where I'll record a Pokemon series or a Minecraft series for a little bit, and then once that initial creativity runs out, I just don't push myself, because it's not bringing me any enjoyment, so I just don't do it. Yeah, I've been staying mostly blind to Sword and Shield. I've been watching the Nintendo Directs, and that is it. So I don't know if you consider that blind, but I've been seeing what Nintendo has been releasing, and that is all. And I'm getting total X and Y vibes, and I say that in a good way, because X and Y were like my favorite. I really like them on release, and looking back, I still think they hold up pretty well. So I mean, it's been nice. Oh dang, you haven't seen anything. Well, I will not spoil it. I will not say anything, but yeah, I mean, they look pretty good. I'm getting total X and Y vibes by the way they're marketing it, and the way that it's like taking, or it's like kind of pulling from other cultures, kind of like Sun and Moon. And then they're adding some new mechanics, kind of like X and Y did, and the music and stuff seems good from what I've seen, kind of like what X and Y did. I'm getting just total X and Y feels, which is, in my opinion, good, because I like them. For half the fan base, they hated it, so we'll see. You know, I think I've seen a lot of people say for a Switch game it looks really bad, and I agree that for such a powerful console, it looks like an underwhelming game. Like XE Gale of Darkness looks better in a lot of ways, in a lot of stylistic aspects. But I think we're gonna have to really wait and see more. So I'm excited. I am excited. I'm looking for that end gateway. There it is. I like initially liked X and Y, and then like the more I still like X and Y. I just liked it right off the bat, and I still like it a lot. I don't think it's the best thing ever. I don't think any Pokemon game is the best game ever, or a perfect game. Yes, there is a lot of Gen 4 in this playlist, which I'm happy about. But then like Sun and Moon came out, and I was initially like so freaking hyped for Sun and Moon, and then I enjoyed it when I played it, and then I went back and tried to replay it, and I couldn't. It was just so weird to me. It didn't have that replayability to me. Not like, I feel like the first, up to Gen 4, I feel like the replayability was like insane. I feel like they were just so solid all the way through. The pacing was great, like everything clicked. And then there came a point where I feel like in Gen 5, it started losing that. And then Gen 6 was passable. And then Gen 7 I couldn't. Not to say they're bad games, but I think one of the reasons we don't see a lot of Pokemon YouTubers do those Let's Plays is because that like replayability and stuff isn't there, and it's just been done so much and blah blah blah. But I don't know. I guess I'm part of the problem because I don't watch people play Pokemon anymore. Unless it's like, there's a few exceptions, but 99% of the time I'm not going to watch someone do a Let's Play. I might watch Marilyn do a Let's Play, but that's because I just like Marilyn a lot. I've just been watching him for years and just like him as a person, so. He could play almost any game and I would just watch him because I like him. And he doesn't even upload anymore. Or currently. Which is fine. However he makes his money, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like Pokemon content is big dead. But I'm calling it now. Just like Minecraft content was dead and then it came back, I guarantee you Pokemon content, like doing Nuzlockes and stuff, is going to come back. I guarantee you it's like the thing in like a year. Not just saying that. Like I genuinely believe that people go in and out of stuff like Minecraft did, and it's only a matter of time before the pendulum swings back and Pokemon is going to be the crap. Like people are going to be doing Pokemon Let's Play, like PewDiePie is going to be doing Pokemon Let's Plays and stuff. It's only a matter of time. So we'll see. We will see. I feel like, for me, the Pokemon franchise got a lot weaker after Alpha Sapphire remake. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I don't know why. I don't know if... I feel like those games could have been executed a lot better. They weren't bad by any means, but I feel like they could have been better. I enjoy them. I'd play them again. I'd play them again for fun. But, I don't know. There's something wrong with those games. I feel like my major beef with those games is that they were remakes, and then they just were remakes. They didn't introduce anything new, where they could have been a remake and more, and they just weren't. Yeah, I think the originals beat the remakes. And that's sad. You never want to say that. If I worked for Nintendo and I heard someone say that, that would be like, wow, we failed type of thing. I don't work for Nintendo, but just saying in general, their goal is to produce a remake that's better than the original. And there's always going to be people that say that, just biased, because they're biased about the game. I'm trying to be unbiased about it as much as possible. Goodness, these guys are beating me up. I would actually really like to do Pokemon content again. I don't know when. I don't know if there would ever be a time where I feel like I would have to get over 2,000 subscribers where I could start monetizing stuff, and then I think I would try it. If people wanted to watch it, if there was enough on the market per se, then that's fine. Like I wouldn't get upset about it, but I would enjoy it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it because I think it will come back. And I would want to do it really similar to how Marilyn did it, with like custom illustrations and like fan art, or like where he like really took his time and put a lot into every episode. I would want to do it like that. I would want to take it kind of slow and really enjoy it in a way. So I've been thinking about it, but have not decided yet. I'll keep it in mind though. It is on the back of my mind for when I do cross this threshold of subscribers and I'm able to start monetizing stuff. Alright, let's go get this Elytra. Like I certainly don't do YouTube for money. I don't make any money on YouTube. I've never made any money on YouTube. But to me, it comes a point when my time is literally more valuable doing my job than doing YouTube, and so it's like I literally have to put other stuff first. But yeah. This raid is going extremely smooth, by the way. Ooh, a diamond pick. Don't mind if I do. Actually, some of this gear isn't that bad. Okay, at the near end of Beyblade, before Adpocalypse, I was making... They say you're not supposed to say how much you're making on YouTube, but this was 2015, so I don't care. Adpocalypse, before Adpocalypse on YouTube, I was making like less than $10 a month. Maybe $10 a month. And looking back, I could have marketed myself way more aggressively. I know it sounds weird, but like I could have pushed YouTube stuff way more and like marketed really aggressively, and basically I think I could have had a lot more subscribers if I would have done that. If I would have tried to reach out and do collabs with like bigger people, if I would have went out of my way to buy stuff that I thought people wanted to watch, and I never did that. I just did whatever I wanted to do, and I just uploaded whatever I wanted to do. I didn't care about a meta really. So there was no ender chest in this room. Looking back, I think I could have really gotten to money if I was where I am now. I mean, I was like 17. Yeah, I didn't invent CBTs. Like I was 17, but I also was still learning how to use the internet, and so it was. Now I'm able to say, oh, okay, well, I need to do something that's sustainable. I need to reach a demographic. I need to do demographic research. I need to see what's trending. I need to play an algorithm. Like, now it's really obvious for me to see all the different ways that I could advance on YouTube. And now it's like impossible. Like then I feel like it was kind of possible. After Adpocalypse, I'm not going to say it's impossible because it's not, but it just takes like, YouTube has to be your full-time job, even if you're not making a living at it. Like, you have to put in 40 hours a week almost to get to the point you're making money. I invented custom Beyblade tournaments. I was the first person to think of the concept and to upload it, as far as I know. I never saw anyone do anything else close to custom Beyblade tournaments. Now, if somebody out there is like, oh, well, I did something called Submit Your Response Tournament, then yeah, okay, sure. Someone could have done something like that, but I was not aware of it. As far as I know, I was the one that came up with that. JoJo came up with like Monday Night Metal Fight, and I did Top Comment Face Off, which was a similar concept to hers, if not the same thing. And yeah, those custom Beyblade tournaments were really, like, I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but the way YouTube was playing around with customer interaction, commenter interaction, like that was, if I could do that now and get views, which is possible, but I don't want to do it. But if I was doing it now, I think I could actually really be onto something. But now I'm not passionate about it, so no one would want to watch. Then I was like coming home from school in the 10th grade, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get home, I gotta make 2 episodes, and I gotta edit those, and I gotta get them up before school tomorrow. And in a really dark time in my life, people like you, Matt, and a lot of other people were there on YouTube for me when I didn't think I had anyone else. So that was really cool that I could go home and be on YouTube, and I didn't have to be, I think it was true for a lot of us, a lot of people that did Beyblade. We didn't have to be a guy at school. We didn't have to be a nerd, a musician, a band geek, a jock, whatever you were. You didn't have to be that. You could go home and you could watch someone's video, you could make your own videos. So that's, to me, where I fell in love with content creating and with just being part of a community and interacting with people, creating something, getting their opinion, trying to do something better. To me, that brought me an insane amount of joy. So, you know, I don't regret anything like that. I thought that was really awesome. And I kind of miss that I don't do that now. I do it now. I do it in different ways on different channels. Like, I do have channels outside of this channel. I will say, like, if anyone's been following me here a long time, they would have heard me say that I'm a musician. I am a musician. I play music. And so something that I do a lot of is I record, write, and release music. None of my channels are any bigger than this one, but that is something that I do and I'm passionate about. I'm way more passionate about that than video game promotion, just because that's what I'm into right now anyway. I've always been into music, but yeah. The sad thing is I play bluegrass primarily, which if you don't know is a what many would refer to as a subgenre of country. I would say it's closer to folk Americana, something like that. And I've played for way longer than I ever did YouTube, way longer than I ever played video games. And I've won, I've been placed internationally. I've played a lot of music, and so I constantly am writing and playing and releasing music, but I keep my music completely separate from what I do here, just because I don't care. I want them to be separate, really. I don't want people here following my music because of me. I want them following my music because of my music, and I'm not doing it for fame or anything. I just do it because I like it. if one blew up and the other, if one blew up, I would want to go with that and not make it because of the other. I do not expect my music to blow up because I play a genre that is extremely unpopular. Just in general, it's not a popular style. It's not hip-hop, it's not country, it's not R&B, it's not rock, it's not pop, it's not indie. All of these like really popular genres. It's a very unpopular, tight-knit genre, and I am passionate about it. Of course, I love Pokemon music. I love video game music. I love like a lot of other types of musics and a lot of different artists, but I'm not passionate about other types of musics and stuff, so I just kind of keep that stuff separate. Yeah, I really love video game music. I've tried making video game music, using like 8-bit makers and doing stuff in Studio One or FL Studio and compressing it and stuff like that, and it's okay. I'd say I'm pretty good at it, considering that I've been writing I'm a songwriter of other genres, so when it comes to this, I'm not perfect by any means, but I feel like I have a good understanding of what makes a good song and stuff. And I've been wanting to make a game and put some of that skill to use, but I just haven't had time. Every year I usually do a project. Last year I wrote a children's book. The year before that I did an awareness campaign and then anyway, every year I do a really large creative project, and 2020 I want to do a video game, or at least I want to help with a video game. I have one of my other friends that's making one too. I would really like to help her do it, produce it. The year before that I produced 2 albums. Yeah, so I'm constantly doing like studio work, or like working on a creative project, or producing an album, or writing a book, or doing an art exhibition. Like I'm always doing something creative. I should always be doing something creative. When I'm playing Minecraft, that's probably the least productive thing I do. And I just do this to unwind at the end of the day, because I like it. But yeah, I should release some of my video game music on my YouTube just so you guys can see it. Oh hey, thanks for subscribing for my Pixelmon stuff. I've had people request me to bring Pixelmon back. Let me know what you think. You know, I don't have a lot of time to play Pixelmon. I think Pixelmon's really fun when you have like 20 people that are like super into it. And when you have those 20 people that are super into it, you can do really cool creative things, and you can be creative and stuff like that. But I think there's a lot of problems with the Pixelmon mod. It's a great mod, but there's a lot of limitations from a content creator standpoint. Unless you're with 20 people that share the same vision as you, their goals are the same as yours, and you guys all agree that to go at a similar pace. And I can go into more, and I don't know if I want to really dive into that right now. But I'm glad people have enjoyed my Pixelmon stuff, so thank you for hopping in. I appreciate it. Make sure you hop in another time. We'd love to see you again in the chat sometime. The last Pixelmon server I played on, I feel like what happened was similar to what happens a lot. First few episodes, I was super into it. Next few episodes, everyone on the server was either having a great time, taking their time and learning, or they were experts and they were just going super hardcore, Smogon, IV breeding. There was no Minecraft involved at all. It was just them like trying to be the best on the server, which is an aspect of Pokemon. I get it. it does not make for good videos at all. So by the time I got around to like episode 10 or 11, like what was the point? I was getting decent views, and actually looking back now, my views in retrospect have been pretty good, which has been nice and enjoyable, but just wasn't time-wise clicking for me, so had to end it. And the server just ended, which I never really talk about, but people on the server were like, I'm done playing. The owner was like, alright, we're gonna switch it because people are done playing. I didn't have a whole lot to say. I was okay with it. I was not mad, no hard feelings. But that's what happened. And that is the downside of Pixelmon. It is a very, very temporary game mode. It is a mini-game mod. It is not I do not think it is a mod that is meant to be delved into and really explored like vanilla. Like, I feel like vanilla is, I could go into it. I'm gonna stream for another 10 minutes, so I'll go into it. When I was studying in college, we would sometimes, when we were working on a project, we would impose rules on ourselves because it makes you do things differently than you normally would. It's like saying, I'm going to go to the cafeteria. This is just a broad example, that we didn't do this, but it's like saying, I'm going to go to the cafeteria, but instead of walking on the main street, I'm going to take a back road. Is it harder? Is it pointless? Yes. And it is in a lot of ways stupid, but I'm going to do it, and what you end up doing is you learn. You may see something you didn't know was there, you know. So when you're doing creative projects like writing a book, drawing, playing a game, making something, it's often really good to just constrict yourself and say, I'm only going to go this way, I'm only going to do this, I'm only going to use 3 colors, I'm only going to research off of this one book. Because you are going to reach different conclusions than if you would have done it the normal way. And in a creative atmosphere, that's really good. I think that's why Minecraft succeeds, vanilla Minecraft, because there's a lot of ways to do different things, but you're still limited. You're sitting up front, alright, redstone works like this, mob AI works like this. These are the base mechanics. Those can't change. The only thing that can change is how creative your solutions are. And that's genius. And that's why I really like vanilla over modded. That's why I play vanilla over modded. That's why I think vanilla is a really permanent game mode, I'm gonna say. And things like... oh, dang it. And I think game modes like modded and Pixelmon to me are never going to be things I play for more than a week and a half or 2 weeks at a time, and it's because of that. But I'll end it there. I won't go into that anymore. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear my philosophy. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. It is funny how, even though like vanilla is what a lot of people would say way more boring of a game, it has way more viewership than any other like game, and it's because everyone knows the rules. The rules are laid out on paper. Everyone knows what we're working with. We're all working from the same plate. And so the only thing you see when you watch someone's Minecraft video, vanilla video, is their creativity. You know the rules of vanilla are the same. And there's something really charming about that. You can ask the grandfathers of graphic design, they would tell you the same thing. Philosophy, marketing, they're gonna say the same thing. When when the laws are like laid out from square one, it's a lot more appealing. The more limited you are, the more the possibilities. Come on, Shulker. I really like this song. This song is like my childhood. The Night Pokemon Center in Gen 4. So nice. I played Pokemon Gen 4 for hundreds of hours. Probably 400 or 500 hours, and I almost always played at night, so this was like on repeat through my life. So very nostalgic. Yeah, I really like watching vanilla Minecraft over modded. I don't like watching modded at all. I think it's because I don't understand what's happening. Insane the Rain music is doing a year of Sinnoh. I did not know that. Honestly, I've never heard of that username. Insane the Rain. I feel like I should, but I haven't heard of it. Oh, it's jazz. Okay. I think I have heard of it then. Because I do follow some jazz covers, some people that do jazz covers of Pokemon stuff, and most of it's phenomenal. Dr. Pez is one of them. So that sounds really interesting. I'll look into that. Dang, I'm out of Ender Pearls. Do I have blocks? I need to learn to play more jazz. I really like the few jazz tunes I play, I love. But I play mostly like old time to contemporary bluegrass stuff, so I don't know a lot of jazz. I mean, some of the material works both, but that is not very common. I'd like to learn some more. If you love jazz, you should watch my favorite movie of like all time. My favorite movie is a movie called Whiplash. And if you watch that movie, if you hated playing jazz, that movie may like give you PTSD. But Whiplash is really good movie about the jazz industry and about, well, it's a fiction. Well, it's based on realistic, but it's fictional about a drummer that drums jazz, and I won't say anything else. I very, very highly recommend the movie. It's fantastic. It's my, like I said, my favorite movie. I don't know if you're familiar with the jazz song Whiplash. It's a really popular one. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Am I going to be able to get those? Yeah, Whiplash is actually pretty mainstream. I would say it's like top 5. Like, when you think of popular jazz tunes, I don't listen to a lot of jazz, but I would think it's a pretty popular jazz tune. But the movie, super good. It's got some big stars in it. And the actor that plays the main role, when they casted him, he like had played the drums in school, like in high school, but he wasn't like anywhere near a professional drummer. And then he became the equivalent of a professional drummer just for that role. And like he became extremely good for that role. Because in the role, he was supposedly going to some art school in New York to be a professional jazz drummer, and like he legitimately got that good, just for the act in the role. I mean, it's some mad respect for that. That's insane. He was obviously really passionate or talented, even if he didn't pursue that as a career. Like he was insanely talented. It's pretty crazy. Hey Bea, how's it going? It's been a while. Dude, you forgot about me? You need to keep it that way. I never existed. I never existed. It's like that movie and the movie. Okay, there are 3 movies that all came out in 2015, 2016, 2015. There are like 3 movies that came out in 2015, 2016 that all will blow your. If you're into film, I'm into film. I'm not like a cinephile or whatever like a lot of people are, but I enjoy cinematography in a good film. I really enjoyed storytelling aspects and cinematography basics and communication and stuff like that. If you look up the movies Boyhood, Whiplash, and Birdman, they all came out within the same 6-month span, and those 3 movies, in my opinion, were super strong and really defined cinema for. Like, I don't know if those movies have really been beat in the past 5 years. Boyhood was legendary because it was recorded over 17 years. Like, it literally took 17 years to produce. It follows the same actor as he grows up for 17 years. That was insane. Birdman was insane because there's no cuts. There's no jump cuts in the entire movie. And the jump cut is like the crucial tool. It is like the screwdriver or the nail in the house of most modern movies. I would say movies as we know them. The concept of a jump cut is universal. As soon as Russian film activists started making films, they were using jump cuts. And so for them, to make an entire 2-hour movie that doesn't use a jump cut, and it doesn't feel like it doesn't use a jump cut. Great movie, honestly. And then Whiplash, just the acting and the premise, the amount of work that went into that movie, not only acting-wise, but setup and score-wise. It's really good. Cinematography's, I wouldn't say it's the best shot movie ever, but it's pretty good. Pretty good movie. I think the acting makes up for it, in my opinion. Pretty good. I'm High is that good? Dude, if you got nowhere to be and you're doing it legally, do your thing, man. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, I don't care. Make sure you're not hurting yourself and you're not hurting others, and be Gucci, man. Where's that last? There's a few other shulkers here I'm gonna pick up while we're playing Minecraft. I can hear them, but I can't see them. Oh, they're in here. LOL trolled. You asked me how, but I don't know what you're referring to because of stream lag. So I can't tell if you're trolling me or if you're okay, you're not trolling me, good. How do they make you fly? So I'm using an elytra, which is an item they added a few updates ago. If you wear it, it allows you to glide, and then if you are in glide position and you use a firework rocket, it will propel you. So that is how I'm flying. Pretty easy. Honestly, one of the best additions to Minecraft, I think. So you can't really fly. You can just, well, it's not like creative flight, you know. You can control where you go a little bit, but you can still fall and die. You still can't just auto jump. You have to use physics of the game. So I think it's pretty good. Pretty strong addition, if you ask me. Alright, let me make sure I got most of these shulkers, and we're going to go to the next place. Yeah, Through Sea of Time's great. It is super good. The mystery dungeon stuff is really underrated. If you haven't played Minecraft in a few years, I genuinely suggest you pick it up again. I'm not just saying that because I really enjoy playing it, but I think that the last few updates of Minecraft have been pretty solid, honestly. The pillagers, the shulkers, the end cities, the stuff that I'm doing here. If you haven't done any of that stuff, try it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. That's pretty fun. Just a suggestion, though. Oof. This is my least favorite part, is like, I hate getting shulker shells. Shulker boxes are amazing, but getting shulker shells is not fun. Oh, thank you for subbing and sticking around. I appreciate it. Ooh, that's a good one. Take that. That kind of reminds me of you saying that you just kind of watch it. There are a lot of games that I do not play, but I love watching. Oxygen not included. I don't play, but I love watching people play it. FNAF, any of the FNAF games, I have played them, but I just enjoy the experience like 10 times more watching people. And there's no real reason, except it's like when I play it, I feel alone, and when I watch people play it, I feel like I'm like in the room with them, and it's just, it feels like social gaming or something, and it's a lot more enjoyable to me. But yeah. Yeah, dude, time does fly. I need to get going here shortly, because I need to, I got work in the morning. Alright, there is one more place I'm going to raid. It's going to have to happen off camera. Guys, thank you so much for joining. It was so great to see you, Matt and Bea, and for all you other guys hopping in the chat. I really, really appreciate that you guys have stuck around from when I was doing like Beyblade stuff in 2013 all the way up to we're almost in 2020. Still just, you know, I'm just trying to create a community and have some fun and play games and talk about stuff. It's what I love to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next Minecraft stream, which hopefully will be Friday evening, if everything goes to plan. So mark it on your calendar, or don't, or just subscribe or hit that bell and you'll be notified when I go live. Thanks for watching, guys.